Hello everybody, my name is Marlo and welcome back to the Ripple Effect server. You may remember this tunnel from a couple of episodes ago. It is the South Tunnel, and what I want to do today, somewhere around here I will bump into a crafting table. Here we go. I want to add my tunnel into it because at the moment, excuse me, oh my lord, what on earth? That was some good aim, gas. I will give that to you. Okay, I'm going to move forward a bit more. Yeah, at the moment I have to go up on top of the nether hub and then up some weird staircase and then through some nasty looking netherrack all the way to my portal, and if I had mine in here it's going to make things a lot easier. So I don't want this to be the sole focus of the episode, just the tunnel, so I've gone on and done all of the grindy work. I'm a bit scared to step out. I think he's gone. I can't believe how good that shot was. He didn't even break anything, I don't think. That was good. So it's about 200 blocks long and I've fully encased all of it. One, making it easier for me to build, and two, protecting it from gas. I've already fallen in the lava twice. Still no deaths, somehow. The amount of times I've nearly died in the past couple of days has been ridiculous. Nearly fallen to my death without activating my elytra. I've nearly drowned in lava several times. But I'm still surviving, somehow. No idea how. But yeah, there's my portal over there. You might just be able to see it. Actually, maybe there you can. So what I'm either going to do is completely finish it, or I will just do the start and then sort of show you what the design is, just depending on when and what I can record. Here's something slightly annoying. This stone casing to surround my tunnel here isn't big enough. I have no idea how I've messed that one up, but somehow I have. These 3 blocks right here need to be pushed back by 1, so before I even start thinking about working on the rest of the tunnel, I'm going to have to do that because it will make my life 10 times easier. Yeah, slightly annoying, but oh well. I've done the start of the tunnel here just to show you like what's going on. There are a lot of pigmen around and I'm too scared to hit them with my axe, even though I do have smite. It probably won't work, no my luck. The block palette is fairly similar to the South Tunnel here. It's got some similarities to it, I don't really know. We've got some, what did Scar used to call this in Season 5 of Hermitcraft? Electric blue, some light blue concrete. It's really bright and vibrant and I love it, and I've just used it not overwhelmingly, so it sort of just sticks out every now and again, which I kind of like. And then just, you know, usual blocks that go together. I like building with block palettes I wouldn't usually use in my normal builds when I do tunnels. Just gives me a chance to do something different, I guess. As for the transportation, I've got this sort of diving board for an elytra, so it's easier to take off. I don't have it on right now, which is why I didn't start flying then. But what I'll probably do for the majority of it, or for the most of the time while I take this, because I don't really wear my elytra that much, is have a ice path boat thing here, which goes super fast. I have like 2 stacks of blue ice from before I knew we were preserving the iceberg biomes. I like harvested one little bunch that generates together, I don't know, and it gave me like a lot of blue ice. So thankfully I had that spare just to make the journey a little speedier. But yeah, now I've got to replace all of these stone blocks and then I'll get working on the rest of the tunnel. We can give it a little zoom on by this, but further. Okay, here we go. Finished tunnel. Let's do this. Let's eat before we set off here. Please keep all arms, legs, and various other limbs inside the boat at all times. And off we go. Oh my god, this is absolute light speed. That's like a good 150, 200 blocks right there. What Y coordinate? Oh, not Y, X. Yeah, that's over 200 blocks I just traveled in like 3 seconds. That is incredibly fast. Oh my word. That's really good. As for the flying, hopefully I don't make myself look like a fool here. We've got this staircase so I can get a run and jump because I suck at taking off with an elytra, but I did it then. That's all that matters. I can pretty much get to the end on 1 rocket. Not quite. Maybe if I just stretch, stick my nose out. Nope, not quite. But yeah, that's the tunnel done, and I like how it looks. I just love the blue. I can't get over this color right here. It's beautiful. But there is one more thing that I want to do with the tunnel as a slight finishing touch. It's to do with this, if you can't tell. My hint was me looking at it. Anyway, let's do it. Map. 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 Mob. And several other maps that aren't particularly interesting to look at create one big map of my base. I really like how it looks, apart from I just wish it was smaller. But unfortunately, because of how maps work and their annoying tendencies, or not annoying, it makes sense, but basically Turtle Island being that far away from the mainland has ruined everything, and I've had to make it bigger and have all of this just blue ocean space. But maybe one day in the far future I can do something to make that look nicer. Probably not, but yeah, it looks kind of cool. You can just, you know, come in from the South Tunnel. If you want to check out my base, you can get a preview. I will try to remember to update this, but no promises. On the other side, I've done something very similar. I'm losing control. It's too fast, just way too fast. I do really like it, though. That is hyperspeed tunnel. I've done a map of Spawn Town. Now, the map of my base was pretty much fine. I had a couple difficulties, but this one was a ginormous pain. I don't know why. I had it all perfectly laid out in my inventory. By the way, it looks amazing. Menno's base especially looks just like a ship wheel. I'm pretty sure that's what he's going for. But yeah, it looks amazing on the map and in person, or in game person. I don't know. But yeah, I had it all perfectly laid out in my inventory, and, you know, did it neatly, row by row, and then I came to place them in the item frames, and it all just went horribly wrong. I don't know why, but it was like a 2-hour jigsaw puzzle. It was painful, and I never want to touch a single map ever again. So this may not be updated until Spawn Town is fully complete, because I don't know what it was with placing them in the item frames. Probably just something to do with the direction I was... I don't know. Honestly, no idea. But yeah, that's the tunnel done. I really like it. Now what we need to do is something with the flip side, because at the moment this isn't gonna do. That's a bit more of a reasonable sized room, I think. Yeah, it's a little bit of a weird shape. It's kind of like an off circle. I was originally gonna do just a perfect circle, but I want to do something a little bit different. So we've got this weird shape. I have no idea what it's called, but I like it. As far as design goes, I think what I want to do is make this portal the sole purpose of this room here. So maybe it can be a teleportation room, and I can have like a control panel that could send me to another dimension or something like that. I don't know. But as far as block palette goes, I'm thinking clean colors. So a lot of white concrete, maybe some purple or magenta just to match this portal somewhat. A bit of that thrown in there. Yeah, I'm not too sure. It's going to be very open though, I think. Not a lot of stuff going on. Woohoo! Nice. Got quite a bit of air there. That was cool. Okay, yeah, the surface is not done at all. I haven't even started it. It's not going to remain as just 2 holes in the ground. I will get to it at some point, but the real stuff is downstairs, because that is done, apart from one little thing that I'm going to do in just a second. But yeah, very white, very clean looking, very open. I didn't think I was going to like how spacious it is, but I think I do actually, because it kind of drags your attention to this thing right here, our portal / teleportation device and control panel. Now, I've never used Purpur before. I don't think so anyway, not to my knowledge. So I kind of wanted to with this build. What I'm imagining is that inside of these pillar blocks here, I've got some inside the walls here. Is that inside of it is some sort of energy. I don't know. Some sort of energy that's powering our portal here. So maybe up on the surface we can have some sort of structure that's harnessing the sun and the moons and the stars and all the other planets' energy or something like that. I don't know. Make up for yourself. And then, yeah, so the energy flows through here to give my teleportation device power to send me anywhere in the world. I mean, well, one place in hell. That's the only place I can go. But anywhere in the world. But yeah, it's done. It's pretty spacious. If you do have any ideas, let me know. I'm open to suggestions, but I kind of like how plain it is. That sounds a little weird to say, but I do. There is one other thing I want to add, and that is an armor stand. Now, if you saw my episode, was it last episode? I think it was. the MTV cribs when I build my mansion type of thing, you will remember Armand, who was a little armor stand with my head on it. And I thought it would be kind of cool if... Hang on, how do I want to position this guy? I'm getting a bit of lag today on the server. My connection is not enjoying me and my company today. So, yeah, hopefully it doesn't play up too much while I'm recording this clip. But, what was I saying? My whole connection has thrown me off track. Yeah, I thought it would be kind of cool to maybe have those minions. When did you get in here? You're not a minion, go away. Can I push him up? Nope, I cannot. Okay. Don't get in my way, please. Yeah, I thought it'd be kind of cool with like every build, or where it fits. I could have one of these minions with a different server member's head on it, as though I've like cloned them. Do I want to give him another push? I think I do. Another push for you. I'm using Mad Cat's head, by the way, because he's got pretty much a plain white head, and I feel like it would look like a crazy scientist of teleportation, maybe. Is that positioned well? It's not exactly in the middle of a block, but it's... yeah, sure, that's okay. So, what do I want to do first? I've got the name tags here, so this is a thing made by Winter. If I didn't say in the previous episode, I don't think I did. It's really cool. So you can click no base. Yep, there we go, there's the lag. And it will get rid of the armor stand space. It will add arms, and it will make it teeny tiny, which is so cute, it's adorable. And then we can put his, you know, nice white uniform on, which has knee pads for some reason, and then his head goes boop. There we go. So he's in control of where he sends me in the world. Oh, they're just adorable. I love them so much. I think that's a really good idea, and we can sort of work on total cloning of the entire server, maybe, if I can come up with 24? How many are there of us? I don't know. But yeah, we got a little Mad Cat here who's gonna send me wherever I want in the world, aka one place. Just, can you do that? Can you manage that? Just one place? All you gotta do is like flick this lever. You probably can't even reach. I did not think about that. Okay, he's got extendable arms. That's just, yeah, extendable arms. Yes. Harnessing the energy from Zeus himself. Ha! Unleash your lightning strikes upon my Tesla core. You cannot hurt me. You can only help me. With your power, I can go wherever I please. I am unstoppable. With this much of a force behind me, I could do unthinkable things. I could take over the entire server. Oh, God. Oh, frog in my throat. Oh, that was weird. Why is my FOV all strange? Okay, turn that down. What did I just say? Honestly, I have no idea. That was weird. Yeah, so we've got a Tesla coil on the surface here now. I was either debating with the idea of this or a solar panel array, and I thought this would maybe look better. I know it's not the most realistic looking Tesla coil ever. It's a modern version, or at least my rendition of one. The colors are a bit off, and I'm probably missing some, you know, important functional details. But I don't know, it looks okay. It looks kind of cool from a distance, actually. I'm a bit worried it might not fit in with the rest of the island. But I have no ideas for the rest of the island, so I'm sort of just going to have to build bit by bit, and hopefully it all comes together and looks okay. It should fit in decently. Maybe, we'll have to see down the line. Yeah, it looks kind of epic from here, don't you think? I was originally planning to do a lightning bolt down from the sky and hitting it, but I could not think of how to do one that made or gave it justice. I could come up with like a little puny one, but I wanted to do like a big one with loads of forks coming off of it and, you know, zapping it everywhere, but I could not. So maybe that's a project for the future. I'll maybe do it off camera if I can come up with anything else as an idea, but yeah, for now it's lightning strikeless and it's just there and a ginormous thing. Little bit of a sudden cut right there. That is because I started talking about something that I want to talk about over here, so hopefully I remember to cut out of the video, and you're not just hearing what I've said twice over right now. But this is the embassy area, built by Freddy and Decoy. It is absolutely wonderful. I wish I could show you this place off in its full glory, but Freddy has got a fairly recent build up there that I don't really want to spoil. Not that he'd probably mind, but I'd rather just not take the chance. So if you want to see what he's up to, you're going to have to go to his channel and have a look, because it's a cool looking build, and you can also see all of the progress that he did on these wonderful cliffs. I think they're inspired by the White Cliffs of Dover. Not 100% sure about that, but regardless, they look awesome, and I cannot wait to start building here. But I really have no real reason to be over at the embassy area. Maybe it's just one big foreshadowing for next episode, or maybe it's just a load of BS. I guess you have to wait and find out, but that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. I hear a zombie. Bye for now.